Hey everyone, it's Lexi. Sorry, I'm going to be looking over to the side because my webcam's here, but my screen is there, so it's going to be a little bit weird. But I'm here today to do a collective haul. So this is all stuff that I've bought since Christmas, essentially, with Christmas money and stuff like that. So this is going to be, I've got some plus size clothes here, I got a whole bunch of makeup. And for those of you who are living sort of on the eastern seaboard, especially in Canada, stay warm, be safe. For those of you that aren't aware, we're getting hit with a pretty bad snowstorm today, which is why I'm in my pajamas and I have my mug of hot cocoa. And I'm just kind of chilling out today because things are a bit crazy outside. I turn you around and show you outside of the on our balcony, but I'm scared of breaking things. So, anyway, let's get straight into the haul. So I guess I'll do makeup first, and this is sort of stuff that I've bought in the States, stuff that I've bought um, up here. So I guess I'll just sort of get into it. I'll do the stuff that I bought in the States first. The first thing is I went to Ulta and I purchased a lot of the Real Techniques brush by Sam Chapman from Pixie Woo. So I got, I think all of the orange ones are part of like the Flawless Foundation set, and then all of these purple ones are part of like a core set. But these were super cheap. Like each set was $18, which is usually how much a single MAC brush is. So that was pretty good. The next thing I did was I went, same at Ulta, I went to the bargain, like clearance nail polish section because they always sort of have, I guess, shades that don't sell very well back there. So the first one I ended up getting is called We, and it's this gorgeous, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a purple base with almost olive green and gold shimmer. It's very interesting on the nails because it shows up differently in different lights. The next one I got is China Glazes. Sorry, I forgot to say this is by Orly. The next one I got is China Glazes Go Crazy Red, which is a beautiful red color with like red, with gold sparkles in it. Then I got Sea Girl, which in the jar it looks almost gray. You can see the clearance sticker on it still. But when you put it on your nails, it almost shows up as more of like a taupey color. And it's actually really, really pretty. And the last one I got is that was an Orly one as well. Sorry, I keep forgetting to say. And the last one I got was a China Glaze in Evening Seduction. Let me shake it up because it's kind of separated. But essentially, it's a really pretty, not matte, but sort of just glaze finish, dark purple. No shimmer or anything in that. Then I also picked up the Butter London Matte Finish top coat. The only thing about this is I didn't realize it was $18. I've tried it and I don't really like it, and I think the Essie Go Matte, or whatever it's called, top coat, which is like $11 or $12, is probably a lot better than this because I actually wasn't that pleased with how this worked out. So, and I actually got this in Sephora, but I figured since we're going with nail polish, I will just show it. This is the Illamasqua nail varnish in Prosperity, and it's a very pretty purple color. These are weird because they dry with like a rubbery texture, which is very strange, but at the same time I really like it. The only thing is I found that the staying power of this wasn't that great. It chipped like the next day, and these were pretty expensive for not a lot of product, so that was kind of disappointing. The next batch of stuff I got from Sephora. So I got 2 lip tars. I got one in Hush, which is like a really pretty neutral color. And then the next one that I got is Super Not Safe for Work. There we go. Which you can't see in the tube, but it is part of their Metallurgy collection, so it is sort of glittery. Not glittery, but it does have some shine to it and a little bit of sparkle in it when you put it on the lips. The other thing I picked up, and this was on the council of a lady who worked at Sephora. This is an Illamasqua Pure Pigment in Ore. I'm going to try and open it and not get it everywhere. But it's a very, very gorgeous, gorgeous color. It looks like gold on your lids. And I was worried this would be too dark for my skin tone because I am Snow White. But it actually looks really nice. The next thing I ended up getting is the NARS Sheer Matte Foundation, and I wear a shade called Siberia, and I kind of had to laugh because I was like, you know, you're pale when you wear Siberia. So that's what it looks like. And it's kind of funny because I had bought previously, this is sort of an aside, the Naked Skin by Urban Decay, and I bought the lightest shade. And I was really surprised because I noticed it was too dark for my skin, and I thought Urban Decay, sort of being the brand it is, would have light skin foundation. But I don't know if you can see the immense difference in shades between these two. It's kind of ridiculous. So if you're pale, skip the Urban Decay Naked because it ain't worth it. Then the next thing I ended up buying is the Clinique High Impact Mascara. I actually had bought the Dior Show Lash, and I got a sample of this when I went to go pick up the Dior Show Lash, and I didn't actually like the Dior one, but I really liked the sample, so I returned it and exchanged it for this. And I don't know why I like it so much, because it's not particularly, I don't know, incredible. It is incredible, but it's nothing, there's nothing sort of stand out about it. There's nothing, you know, it's very average formula, average wand, and for some reason it just really works with my lashes, so that was really cool. And the last thing is a little bit mangled because it lives in my purse, but this is the Kat Von D Saint & Sinner double-ended roller ball. I love the Kat Von D perfumes. I do have a full size of both Saint and Sinner. And I wear them pretty much every day, so I just ended up getting this to put in my purse, and that way I can sort of top up throughout the day. So one end is Sinner, see if we can get it open, and the other end is Saint. And if you want to learn more about the perfumes, I don't really know all the notes that are in them. So I would say look that up online. Google. Google is your friend. Get in there. What do I have in my pockets? Oh, I brought these up from downstairs. These aren't from Sephora. These are actually from the Duty Free. I went down to the States on Boxing Day to visit my boyfriend's family who lives in New York State. And the Duty Free was having, I think it was like a 20% off sale, so I had to pounce on it. So I ended up getting 2 Lancome lipsticks. I got Lancome L'Absolu Rouge in 06, which looks like that. These are both very neutral colors compared to what I normally get, because I was like, I have so many red lipsticks that it's time we reined this in. And then this is the Lancome Rouge in Love in 240M. And again, just a very pretty sort of nudie color. I did use these already, as you can tell, because it's been bought almost a month ago. But like I said, this is a collective haul, so deal with it. Then I went to MAC, and these are actually, you can't get these anymore, so I feel kind of bad showing them. But these are the MAC Christmas collections. So I ended up getting, this is the Guilty Passions 4 Sweetly Smoky Crushed Metallic Pigments. Comes in the green box. And it's 4 of their crushed pigments, which are actually really pretty. This one is, I'm going to just put these in my crotch so they don't fall, Femininity, which is a really pretty, and it looks very, I'm going to do a swatch, because it looks very boring or I don't know how to describe it, but when you swatch it, it's got these like lovely duochromes in it. So it's like blue and pink and purple, and it's actually really gorgeous, albeit pretty crazy. So that's what femininity looks like. It's just sort of a, I don't know, it's got a lot of depth to it. The next one in the set is Dusty Desire, which is this gorgeous dark purple. Here we go. Then we have, this is one of my favorites. This is Marabou. I don't know how to pronounce that. Which is just a really pretty like dusty pink color. And then the last one, which is also very pretty and aptly named, is Prettified, which is like a browny purpley color. Then I also picked up the Guilty Passions 4 Lavish Rose Lip Gloss set, which is in the pink tin. I love these little like containers. That's why I've kept them, because I like putting other stuff in them. And it came with 4 small-sized lip glosses. The first one is Demure, which is like a pink, and I don't think it's showing up, but it's got really pretty purple glitter in it. The next one is kind of crazy, and it's part of why I actually bought this set, because it's quite awesome. It's a this is a MAC Dazzle Glass in Boys Go Crazy. Let's see if it'll focus. Focus! But it's a really pretty sparkly purple color. Then this is actually one of my favorites as well. This is a cream sheen glass in Color Saturation, and it's just a very pretty wine purpley color. And then the last one is this like cotton candy baby pink shade. It's a cream sheen, yeah. And it is called Going Casual. So it's just a very light baby pink. The next few things are drugstore. Covered in stuff. The first drugstore product I ended up getting is the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express. There we go. Focus. And I'm sort of mixed on it. I do like it, especially for the price, because I got it on sale for like $6. It's a very interesting wand. It's very short and sort of chubby. I find the formula is a little bit wet for my taste, because I tend to like thicker, drier formulas. But I think I'm just going to let this sort of sit and mature in the tube and see how it goes later on. The next 2 products are things I'm actually really in love with, and they are the Revlon Kissable Balm Stains. And I got Cherish, which is this like crazy baby pink color. It's really pretty. And then the one that I'm wearing on my lips right now is Adore, which it looks browny in the tube, but it's what I'm wearing on my lips right now, and it's actually a very pretty red color. Then the next thing that I got is from Lush. This is kind of a random, because it's the only Lush product in here, but I wanted to talk about this because, especially looking outside and seeing it blizzarding, because I can barely even see the city skyline through the snow. When it gets really sort of dry and cold out, I get a lot of eczema on my elbows, sort of my knees and my feet, and TMI probably, but I get very it's a rare form of eczema or eczema, or however you pronounce it, where it's bubbles, like tiny little blisters, and you have to dry them out. And normally I would do like an Epsom salt bath, but I'm just too lazy. So I ended up getting, before I open this is Lush's Rub Rub Rub, and it is a sea salt scrub. It's sea salt and lemon juice, jasmine flower extract, orange flower water, lemon peel oil, and essentially, let's see if I can get it open. It's like a thick blue sea salt scrub, and what I like to do is use it almost as like a skin mask, where I'll put it on like my elbows and the spots that I have eczema in, and let it sink in and dry and then rinse it off, and it really helps to sort of dry out my eczema before it goes crazy. Now we will move on to clothes. Sorry, this is going to be really long. How long? 15 minutes already. Good Lord. So I ended up buying a lot of plus size clothing since Christmas. And this kind of does have a preamble to it, but I'll try and keep it short. Essentially, since I moved out of my home to go to university about 3 years ago, I have been putting on a lot of weight. And long story short, whenever I tried to lose weight, it would be taking time away from school, and I would sort of be miserable still because then my grades were dropping. And it sort of got to a point where I realized even when I was thinner, I was still miserable with myself. And so this year has been sort of a journey of self-acceptance for me. And it's kind of funny because if you look in my closet, 2/3 of my clothes that I still have are from when I was thinner, and they do not fit me anymore. And I don't know why I hold on to them. Some sort of implicit thought that the way I am now is unacceptable, and I have to hold on to my clothes so when I'm skinny again, I have stuff to wear. And eventually I hit the point where I realized that was crazy talk, and I've sort of decided once reading week comes around, I'm going to purge my closet of any clothes that do not fit me because I'm not holding on to them anymore. And I've bought some clothes to put in their place. The first thing that I ended up buying is this belt. And this is from ASOS Curve, which is a UK brand, but they do have plus size, actually really nice plus size stuff. This is in a UK, or I guess I'll say US sizes, a US 16 to 18. It's ever so slightly too big for me, but it still works really great. I just wear it on like the smallest setting. And I don't know, it was on sale, so you can probably still get it, but I really love the spikes and the plate. And I think it was only like $15 on sale. This is a cardigan from Forever 21 Plus. From Forever 21 Plus. And this is in a 1X, and it's just a very cute heart. I wish it was reversible, it's not. But it is a very cute sort of heart cardigan. And it is very warm because it is double, has 2 layers of fabric. The next 2 items I got from a brand I bought off of Hotlook, which is a website. I'll put a link down below if you use my sign-up link. It is totally free to sign up, but if you do use my sign-up link, I do get $10, which is pretty sweet. And every so often brands pop up. You do kind of have to keep your eye out that have plus-size clothes. So these are from the brand called Go Couture, and these are an XL, but they're actually probably a 1X or a 2X, I would say. Like this shirt, for example, is a batwing sleeved top, and it is so massive on me. When you look at the pictures on the website, it looks like a shirt. Turns out it's actually more like a dress. So I got that. It's just a plain gray. I really like the flying squirrel sleeves, as my boyfriend calls them. The next shirt I got, I'm actually really in love with, and this is from Go Couture again. I got it off of Hotlook, and it's an XL, and it's the Ancient Skulls top, so I really, really enjoy the pattern. But if you look, it's also got a little bit of high-low going on, and it is very stretchy, soft material, so it's actually very nice. The next 2 things I also got from ASOS Curve. They already have my hair stuck on them, which is hysterical. And I did just actually get these in last night. These are both in a US size 16, and I honestly probably could have gotten a 14 because they're just a bit big on me, but it's not so much bigger that it's worth sending them back because I do have to pay for return shipping and stuff. So this is, I think, I forget what it's called, but it's essentially just this really pretty sort of lace top dress. It's very flowy, and again, it is kind of big on me, a bit slouchy. The sleeves are really pretty because they're like big and lacy. But I think this will be really great for summer when it gets really hot and sunny out. And then last but certainly not least, one of my favorite pieces from what I bought, if I can find, it's kind of confusing because there's so much lace. But again, this is from ASOS Curve, and it is a purple lace dress, and it is very pretty. The thing I like the most about it is it's got these like drapey almost like caped sleeves, which are very, very pretty. And it's such a rich, gorgeous color. And it's nice in V-neck too, where it's like just shows a little bit of cleavage, but not too much, so you don't look a bit skanky. So yeah, it's very pretty. And again, I would say check out ASOS Curve. It is expensive. I bought something like $230 worth of stuff, and I'm probably sending about $100 worth of it back because it ended up being too big. But then I ended up on top of it paying about $80 in duties and import taxes, which was kind of ridiculous. But I suppose, what can you do? So anyway, that was my haul. I'm sorry if this is long. I'm going to try and edit it down. I hope you guys are staying warm if you're being hit by snow. And I hope you guys are having a great Friday and have a good weekend. Thanks for watching, everybody. Goodbye. Mwah.